Welcome to the latest edition of Northern Engineers Power Talks. Today I have the pleasure of speaking to Jack Smith, and he's Managing Director of JSJ UK, which is a joining manufacturing company based in Preston. Jack, it's so lovely to welcome you to Power Talks today. Can we start by asking you just to tell us a little bit about your company, please?
Sure, yeah. No, nice to meet you, Marie. Firstly, we are JSJ UK. We're a bespoke joinery manufacturer based in Preston in Lancashire. We set up here, or I set the business up as founder in 2014. And that was on the back of being sole trading for 4 years prior, since 2010. And as a business, we started off sort of with 3 employees. And today we sort of have a strong core team of 26 employees.
Fantastic. And I understand you emphasise apprenticeships a lot. So you give young people in the local area a real opportunity to learn. Yeah,
that's a massive sort of, key pull for me, really. It always has been from day one. I'm a believer of sort of training people so they can leave and treating them so they don't want to. But I'm also always looking to future-proof, and that's kind of been embedded into the business, really. So, yeah, whether you are sort of a young, sort of coming straight from school or college and wanting to go into the next career path, or whether it's more upskilling, that's something that we have very open about. And I'm like I say, I'm a big believer on future proofing the business, because I think, just to give you a little bit more context of what we do, everything we do is bespoke. I think when you kind of suggest like manufacturing, a lot of people may think that as like mass producing a little bit more. But everything that we do is predominantly one-offs. So we work with an absolute massive array of materials, suppliers, brands. And
can you give me some idea of the brands and products you work with?
Sure, yeah. So we work across sort of a lot of wood panel products. Utilise Egger, Formica, Polyray, to sort of name a few. Blow, sort of heavily on fixtures and fittings, Haranipec. So we use quite a big, vast supply chain, really. But because we are so open in the industry with the way we get the work, it can have so much specification. What we've been working over the last sort of 2 or 3 years is to sort of try and get a bit more of a solid database where it's stuff that is a bit more tried and tested, is readily available more in the UK. Obviously, following on from the pandemic, it was always supplies of resources for everybody across manufacturing and worldwide, obviously, was a real issue. And it still seems to, even though it's settled down a little bit, I still think, we still see issues out there, and it seems to be more and more, we find it, where it's more red stuff that is minimum order quantities, made to order, and this is just core material, or it is stored overseas. So it's trying to get something that is a little bit more ready available. We have tried and tested, and we can put in front of our clients and make the joinery products that they want.
So you're business to business primarily. Yeah,
business to business. The sectors that we sort of work across, we work in the leisure, retail, commercial, sort of office space, accommodation, education, and health and well-being. Probably our biggest sort of sector is sort of the commercial office space and education primarily, but we do work across other areas as well.
So have you seen a change in emphasis on the type of materials that have been used in recent years?
Yeah, for sure. I think obviously the sustainability is a massive player in most of our projects now. There's various accreditations that the projects have to sort of abide by, and they have to sort of tick, such as BREEAM. So we are sort of FFC accredited from a timber chain perspective. So that we sort of heavily look at the products that are recyclable, that are sustainable, because we're seeing a lot more trend that is the way that it's kind of going. So yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And how do you see the business developing over the next, say, 5 years?
So I think as a business, like I said before, we sort of have a strong core group of 26 employees now. Sort of maintained that for a good number of years, and the growth has always been it's sort of has escalated, but then we've kind of done a bit of a steady growth for the unforeseen that we've just gone through. But in the next 5 years, we will sort of continue to sort of grow and develop and keep investing in machinery, software. I think, one of the future challenges I think that we will face is how everything is moving towards being digitalized, technology driven, and that integration and process, which we do have a good element of. However, for what we do, I believe that we still need, the hands-on human craftsmanship and expertise, and that does seem to be a bit of a dying art, dare I say it. So, hence back to the early bit, why I'm always keen to sort of keep, giving the knowledge and passing it on to the next generations, to future craft JSJ.
Well, I'd just like to say thank you so much, Jack. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today. Got a really good handle on what your business does in Preston. It's been a pleasure. So thank you so much.